What's up, guys? Riddles McCarthy here, back with another Reason tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about reverse reverb tails. Say that 5 times fast. The music you heard in the background was my latest, a remix I did of Walk It Out by DJ Unk, which you can find on my website, riddlesmccarthy.com, or my SoundCloud page, which is soundcloud.com/riddles-mccarthy. Reverse reverb techniques are a great way to add tension or transition in your production. I will typically use them right before a drop or when I'm transitioning from the drop to the second verse or build. You can use this technique with vocals, percussion, synths, virtually anything that you want, but I've found it sounds best with vocals. This is what a reverse reverb tail sounds like. So let's get right into it. In today's example, I'm going to be using a vocal sample, but the technique is almost identical regardless of what sample you're going to be using. Create a new audio track by right-clicking in a blank area of your rack and select Create Audio Track. Import your audio sample by heading up to the File menu and selecting Import Audio File. I'm going to select an incredibly short part of the beginning of the vocal and export it as a new sample using Reason's tool window, which you can find by pressing the F8 key or by going to Window, Show, Tool Window. To do this, zoom in on the beginning of the sample, grab the blade tool, shortcut key R, and slice accordingly. Once you've sliced the sample, right-click on the portion you want to export. Select Bounce from the menu and choose Bounce Clips to New Samples. If your tool window wasn't already viewable, it should appear. The sample you've just bounced should have a soft highlight around it. That is, it should have a dark gray background to it. With the correct sample selected, click the Export button at the bottom right-hand corner of the tool window and choose a destination folder for your sample. After I've exported my sample, I'm going to create a new NNXT Advanced Sampler by right-clicking in a blank area of my rack, selecting Instruments, and selecting the NNXT Advanced Sampler. Make sure to click the collapsing triangle to show the advanced sampling options. Import the sample we just exported by clicking the Browse Sample button. Once we have imported the sample, we can start to add our reverb. Keep in mind, I usually will add EQ, compression, distortion, some other effects here as well, but for the sake of the tutorial, I'll keep it solely to reverb. Right-click on your NNXT, select Studio Effects, and select RV7000 Advanced Reverb. The key to a successful reverb tail is the decay, which we want to increase heavily. Turn your decay knob all the way to the right at a value of 127. Make sure your dry-wet knob stays where it is. Feel free to mess around with different decay values, but I would not recommend going any lower than 107. Now that our sample has quite a bit of reverb on it, we want to export it as yet another sample. To do this, we're going to designate a 4-bar loop. You can drag your left and right sample bars where you'd like, or you can press Option on a Mac, Control on a PC, while clicking to designate the left sample bar. Command on a Mac, Alt on a PC, while clicking, will designate the right sample bar. Once those are designated, create a region in between the loop bars. To do this, grab your pencil tool, shortcut key W, and drag out a box between your designated markers. Double-click on the region to open it, and create a 16th note on the C3 key. After you play it back, you should hear your sample with the reverb, which is now ready to be exported. Go up to your File menu and select Export Loop as Audio File, and choose the folder where you'd like to save the sample. One last step, then we will be finished. Create another NNXT Advanced Sampler by right-clicking in your empty rack, selecting Instruments, and then NNXT Advanced Sampler. Once your sample is imported, set the Play Mode knob to BW, which stands for backwards. Now, if you play back your sample, you'll have your reversed reverb tail. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Be sure to check out my website, link will be in the description below, for my remixes, originals, and some of my DJ mixes. Had fun with this technique? Feel free to hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Vine, Instagram, all that good jazz with some of your compositions. And be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for all the support guys, I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys soon.